going? So today I have another video for my Plastic July series, and that is going to be my low waste skincare routine. Everything here is cruelty free except for my cleanser, which I forgot to bring in here, so my bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through everything. So my cleanser is a Dove bar soap, which I've spoken to you guys about so many times on this channel. It's nearly gone, it's like way under halfway, so I'm hoping as soon as that's done I will have the money to buy one from Lush, just because they are a lot more eco-friendly and they are obviously cruelty free. So that's the only thing in my skincare routine face wise that isn't cruelty free. But yeah, when it comes to removing makeup, I was using these simple wipes for a while. They are the biodegradable cleansing wipes and they look like this. You can get them at Coles for like $7. Obviously they are not the best. So when I went to Lush, since I've got like 2 of those left, since I had some money, I went and got the new Naked cleansing bars, and I've actually used this twice already. It's the Like a Virgin cleansing bar. So this is the solid and vegan version of Ultra Blend, and it's really nice. The lady told me that because it melts really easily, it's best to put in the fridge. So yeah, it's best to put it in the fridge because it will melt, but that's a good thing about it. It does melt quite easily, so you know, you don't need much to put on your face to remove makeup. I think it's really good, and I prefer Ultra Blend, but I'm going to use this and repurchase it just because it is packaging free. And yeah, I really do like it. It smells great, like it smells really good, and yeah, I think it'll last me a while since I don't wear makeup that often. I feel like if you wore makeup very often, maybe every 2 weeks or so, you'd have to get a new one of these, but I'm not too sure yet, but I do like that. And she also gave me a sample of the Sleepy Face, because that's what I was going to get originally, because they only had one of these out on the shelves, and it was like someone had squished it and obviously used it as a tester, even though there was already testers there. So I went for the Sleepy Face just because on their Instagram they said it's a good cleanser to remove makeup, and I was like, oh, awesome. But when I got to the desk, I asked if they had any of the Like a Virgin cleansers out the back, and they said they did. So I got that, and she's like, oh, well, I'll give you this Sleepy Face one to try. And I've used this probably twice now, and this is just a little sample size, and I love it so much. It smells absolutely amazing. It just makes my skin feel so good, and it helps with the redness. It's like supposed to be like a dream cream type facial cleanser is how she explained it to me, but she said that these two work together. So use this to get rid of all your makeup, but then use this to cleanse your skin after. So I do want to try this as a face wash, but I'm worried that because it's like a kind of like an oil type thing, I can't exactly exfoliate with it like I do my solid soap, so I'd have to just get plain water and use my facial brush and then use this. But I do definitely want to get this when my cleanser runs out. So it is really nice, but I'm just not sure how I'd use it on a regular basis, but I really do like these two together. And I feel like afterwards I don't need to moisturize, but I do anyways just to be safe, but I don't use a serum instead. These already make my skin feel like I've put a serum on after I've washed my face, if that makes sense. All I literally do with this one is put it under hot water, melt it in my hands a little, put it on my face, wash my face, and then I get a hot washcloth and just wipe it off. You can use some reusable cotton rounds if you want to and wet those with hot water, but it's all up to personal preference, I guess. So yeah, now onto serums. I have one, and it is the Full of Grace, and it looks like this. This is also from Lush. You'll see a trend going on here. This is the Full of Grace facial serum. I didn't realize that they had an argan oil one, because the whole reason I wanted to get a serum again was because I had that little sample from Mecca of an argan oil and I loved it. So I definitely am going to get that next once I finish this one, and I want to try some of the other ones that they have too, because they've got a heap now. It's going to last me for ages. It's got like mushrooms and maru butter, and it is really nice, and this is like probably 2 weeks of use and it barely looks touched. But I just put that in a really old beaten up Lush container. I got this back in 2016 and it's been bent and scratched and got rust on it, but still does the job. So until it completely breaks one day, I don't need to get a new one. And the cool thing is if you go in store and you bring your own little container, they just put it in there. They still have to give you the label, but you can at least put it in your own container. I'm hoping, because I left the label on here, that they won't need to print one, but yeah, I don't know. Then for just a moisturizer, I use the Sukin Signature Range Facial Moisturizer. This is in plastic, unfortunately, but I'm just trying to use it up. I got this last year for Christmas, like in a set of stuff, so I'm just trying to use that up. I do have 2 backup Sukin moisturizers, as you would have seen in my where I'm at on my zero waste journey video. And yeah, so eventually I'm going to find a better option once I've used all the moisturizers I have. But yeah, this is a good moisturizer. It is cruelty free and vegan. It's just obviously not plastic free, so that is a shame. I then have my eye serum, and it looks like this. It's just another Sukin one. This is a bit better because it is in glass, but the pump is plastic, unfortunately. I do want to wash this out and keep it afterwards in hopes that one day, if Zach and I ever move to a place that's near a bulk food store that does refills, like I'd love to just put a moisturizer in here, because we don't have any place like that near us, unfortunately. But so yeah, I just want to keep that as a just in case thing. But I don't think I'll buy a eye serum afterwards, just because I feel like my Full of Grace will do a good job of, like, if I just focus it under my eyes, like doing the same thing, you know. So I probably won't repurchase an eye cream. If I do, I will try find one that's maybe in a bit more eco-friendly packaging, but yeah, at least there's only like this part's plastic and the rest of it's glass. It's better than having like a full plastic bottle. And now for like masks and stuff, just when like I want to treat myself or have a really deep exfoliation. I had the Mask of Magnet Minty from Lush. I feel like I only really need one face mask at a time, because I don't really use them that often, especially because it's winter. Like, this is really cold on my face. But it just looks like this. It's my favorite mask and it just smells amazing. This is the non-self-preserving one. I usually pick up the self-preserving one, but mustn't have this time. But yeah, I really do like this, and I do love Lush's face masks, and I do want to get a more hydrating one, just because my eczema is like starting to come down here on my forehead. So when I do my makeup, even if I'm moisturizing, it just still looks dry. So I want a mask that, like Odafix, it hydrates and it also is a bit scrubby. So I do want to get another one, but I'm trying to make a thing that I don't get more than 2 at a time, just because I feel like that's quite unnecessary. But yeah, really like Lush's face masks. I don't really know of any other brands that do face masks that either are in glass or have like a recycling program like Lush. I do love Sukin's face masks. I do want to get the super green one again. But yeah, they're in a plastic tub, and once it's done, it's done. So at least with Lush, you can take them back and they just take off like the labels, and you clean it out, and then they'll like clean it out for a second time and reuse them again. So I don't know of any other better option for face masks. If you know of any face masks that are like quite affordable in Australia that come in glass, let me know down below, because I'd be really interested in trying some. But that is all my skincare. I obviously do have a lot of stuff I can improve on, but I've got, you know, the zero waste package free items from Lush and like their recycling program. So I do have some really good stuff, but there's also a lot of stuff I can improve on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a super short, quick one because I didn't feel like me washing my face and everything and doing this in front of you would make for a good video. I just wanted to sit down and talk about them and everything like that and show you them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see more eco-friendly videos, I do have a plastic-free July playlist and I will put it up here on the screen. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye!